I said this before, guys. One of the Dajjalic agents we have today is this guy, Jordan Peterson. I have respect for his research and whatever he does, but when it comes to compromising and sharing this perennial philosophy of every religion is right, let's get together, and that Yahudi, Christian, the Muslims should not be divided, we worship one God, I have big qualm about that. Let's take a listen.
So, while I was walking and talking on Al-Aqsa with Ben Shapiro, and insofar that I was doing so truthfully, or at least not lying, and playfully, and in devotion to the highest good, was I not simultaneously praying to the God of the Muslims, the Jews, and the Christians?
See, guys, this is exactly the problem is with Jordan Peterson and his understanding of Muslim, Yahudi, the Nasara, and how this whole religion thing works. For him, there has to be one God. If I pray to the Yahudi God, the Jews God, I'm praying also to the Muslim God, to the Christian God. This is something he believes so vociferously. He expresses his opinion on this belief. Now, I want to make mention of a few things. Number one, in May this year, the ultra-Orthodox Jew, they stormed Al-Aqsa. One video shows that they actually kicked out the Muslims who were worshipping in the middle of their prayers. They were kicked out. The Muslims I'm talking about, by the Yahudi, by the Zionists, not the Yahudi, by the Zionists. September this year, only a month ago, today is November, only a month ago, dear and sisters, the Zionists, they entered into the Masjid Al-Aqsa, Al-Quds, the complex there, and they stormed the compound. He went there. He did not say a single word against those incidents. Well, would that matter? Maybe not to the Zionists there, but it would matter to me and you, because he is addressing this whole thing to who? You and me, the Muslims, right? But he doesn't do that. What he does, good word, nice word, I'm a Messiah, I'm giving you a message of peace. And this perennial philosophy that he's propagating every single video, every time he talks about religion, he believes we all follow the same God. But he doesn't really understand how this whole religion works, nor does he understand that Muslim, we feel so bad, we feel so oppressed when we see the Zionists, they're storming our masjid, this holy place, while we are praying there. But for JP, Jordan Peterson, no, this thing should not matter. I was there to pray, and that's it. That's the end of it.
Who's to say exactly, precisely? Isn't God one? And doesn't that God who is one hear my prayers wherever I may be, insofar as I am offering something up to him in a manner that is genuine and true?
Yeah, God can hear you. So this is why we are saying that you need to raise your voice so that God can hear you, that Muslims are oppressed. You need to make dua. If you are following Christianity, it looks like he's a Christian or a Jew, whatever. You need to, if you believe that the same God is hearing you and me, then you need to raise this issue to him. But he doesn't do so. And number 2 point, also very, very interesting and very, very important. God is not someone who only needs your prayer. I mean, he doesn't need your prayer. Don't get me wrong. If we don't pray, he doesn't care. It's not going to diminish his kingdom, his dominion. It's not going to diminish a single bit. But God commands us to uphold what? Justice. And this, for Jordan Peterson, so hard to do. People like Ben Shapiro, who is flouting the Al-Aqsa rules, laws, regulations to violate, to show the Muslim that he is present there and that he's praying in Al-Aqsa. I mean, come on. This is enough. We need to really put a stop to Jordan Peterson, the false Messiah.
And if he doesn't hear because I am praying improperly, isn't that between me and God in some manner that is truly irrevocable? And don't all three people of the book pray to the God who is one and who responds to all true prayers? To repeat, who's to say exactly, precisely, and just who is it that says, when it is said, I am the one or the ones who do and should say? And if my wife wants to play along while I am there, can't I encompass her with a friendly hand, to draw her close, to let her know that I'm thrilled to be there with her in that unlikely manner, seeing that remarkable place? And if while she is walking or talking, she stumbles or falls, is it improper for me to offer a hand or a prayer to help her along? And so I could feel a spirit of compulsion and force at work there at Al-Aqsa. And I was endeavoring not to subjugate myself to unnecessary tyranny while I walked and talked, trying not to be a craven slave. And insofar as I was doing that, and trying to tell the truth, or at least not lie, and trying to do that playfully while serving the highest good, I was praying, at least by my understanding of prayer. And if I was breaking the rules the powers that be have imposed upon the ground of Al-Aqsa, then yes, I was storming that.
See, yeah, this is a big problem. Jordan Peterson, he has no idea. He's not relevant to Muslim belief, Muslim sentiment, Muslims' understanding about how this whole religion thing work and the way that he should be actually upholding justice and fairness. He's actually talking for himself. Very, very shameful and unfortunate. Assalamu alaikum.